is Danny and welcome to this update video. I hope you're doing great this morning. And so we're going to be looking at what is expected across the Caribbean today in terms of rainfall activity and also the winds. But we're going to be focusing right now on an earthquake that happened yesterday. So it was in the afternoon and it struck to the northwest of Anguilla. So here you can see that it was estimated to be a magnitude 5.14 earthquake, which is pretty sizable. And if that actually struck land, then it may have done a bit of damage. However, thankfully it was offshore, but you may have felt the quake if you're in the Leeward Islands, the Virgin Islands, even Puerto Rico as well. You can let me know in the comments if you felt this shaking. And we can see those other pins to the south of and in southern Puerto Rico. Those are some other minor earthquakes, very, very minor shakings. Most of them are not even felt by persons, so that's kind of normal also within the vicinity of Hispaniola. So as I said, thankfully that earthquake didn't actually strike land, and by the way, it wasn't a very deep shaking either. So no one felt the full 5.1 shaking. As I said, it happened offshore. It didn't actually strike anywhere, but it has likely been felt weaker than the actual magnitude of it. Now, of course, here are a few earthquake safety tips. Make a plan to keep your family safe. Learn how to use your home's fuse and breaker boxes. Stop, drop, cover, and hold during an earthquake. Keep a flashlight handy to use during an outage. Drive cautiously and stop at all intersections. If you see any downed lines, stay away and call 911. So just a few earthquake safety tips that, we should all have in the back of our minds, because the Caribbean is very much vulnerable to these occasional sizable shakings. And so that is what is happening. Aside from that, there hasn't been any significant shaking in the vicinity of the Caribbean. But in the realm of weather, it's just not happening. Maybe a few passing showers across some areas, especially over in the east. And that's likely to be the story as we head through today across the Greater Antilles, Cuba, the Cayman Islands, parts of Jamaica, Hispaniola, and most of the Lesser Antilles going towards Central America. There may be a few downpours here and there, but the rainfall activity is not expected to be very significant as we head through today. Down to northern South America, Colombia remains active, Venezuela will be on the drier side. Few showers may move by parts of the Guyanas, even some thunderstorm activity as well. And in terms of the winds, as I highlighted in yesterday's video, there's that area of high pressure north of the Caribbean interacting with the low pressure area in Colombia. So that contrast in pressure is resulting in those stronger winds in parts of the Caribbean, especially the central Caribbean. So pretty strong wind gusts, maybe up to 40 miles per hour or even a bit stronger than that within the area. So the ABC Islands, just offshore Colombia, parts of Hispaniola, Puerto Rico may also be a little bit windy. Nothing too crazy though, but elsewhere should be a little bit on the more tranquil side. And so guys, that is pretty much what I wanted to share with you in this update video. I really do hope that you found it to be quite informative, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll respond when I can, and remember to always be weatherwise.